Hey guys, welcome back to Yo-Yo's World. Thank you for joining me today.
So today I'll be discussing red flags and a capital no. When I mean a capital no before you get into a marriage, okay? And we'll be looking at a case in hand, the Wofai-fada that got married over the weekend in Calabar, Nigeria. She's an actress, an entrepreneur, um, a soccer enthusiast, and as they so said, she's 38 years old and she married the love of her life, one Mr. Cole, that is said to be a 30-year-old male. I know you'll be saying there are two grown people, they should be allowed to love themselves, make up their mind, and live their lives. Understandable, yeah? It is. And again, some people will be saying, is she that desperate to get herself into a family that is not willing to love her and embrace her as a daughter in law? What do you think played in here? It was alleged that, quote unquote, that she's also pregnant. Maybe that was why they rushed into marriage. Let's talk about all of this in, piece by piece. All right, she's 38 years old. As you know, a woman biological clock is seriously ticking. From 35 is already doing ding dong. Instead of ticking slowly, it's ticking very fast from 35 and above. And a woman will be, especially a woman that wants to make babies, have children, she'll be eager to settle down today or tomorrow. You know, that kind of situation. But I will say that time has changed. I will say that things are no longer the way it used to be during our mother's time. So she's 38. And so what about being 38 and being single? I don't see any big deal there. She can still be 38 and have a baby. The story out there says that she's pregnant. Let's assume that she's truly pregnant. She can raise that baby and be a mother to the child. Okay? That one aside. But knowing that she's in Africa, she's in Nigeria, she's already thinking about what the society are going to say as a single mother. It's not easy being a single mother. She might be thinking about what her mother's church people are going to say. Your daughter had a baby out of wedlock and all of those. But it's like I said, times are no longer the same. The time of our mothers and the time now are no longer the same. Most of those cultures are being watered down, and people are beginning to realize that if husband isn't coming, I can as well have a baby and have my own child. People go now to look for people to do sperm donor for them and have a baby. A case in hand, Iniedo has a child, right? She's a single mother. She's so happy raising her daughter all by herself. That's to tell you that you can still be single and raise your child and be fulfilled and be happy. Okay, let's push that one aside. Some people say is she that desperate to get into it? The culture, the society will make young women, once they're 30, 35, and they will like, your mates are all married. Every day doing that should be for people. When is it your own turn? And then your mother, your father, when are we going to carry our own grandchild? Things like that pushes women to get into situation like this. But I'm here to tell anybody that is going to watch this video, that is listening to me, no matter the situation, don't let the culture, don't let the society, don't let what people will say dictate your peace, your joy, and your fulfillment. Being married does not mean you're fulfilled. And then being single does not mean you're not fulfilled. There are a lot of married people that are very unfulfilled in their marriages, but because of what the society will say, they are stuck into it. So you can be single and still be a fulfilled human being. There is no, because you're married, you're more successful than the other. It is not true. Let's be honest with each other. For the fact that you're married and the other party is not married does not make you more successful than that person. Unless if that person has given up on himself or herself and then sleeping on the street, doesn't have a job, is not taking care of herself, not being a good member of the society, then you start looking at yourself that you're better than that person. So far, the person is doing her best, living her life, being fulfilled, doing what expected human beings to do, that person is also a success. Okay, now People will say they are grown adults, they can love themselves. So far, they love themselves. That that's what matters. I agree with you. But as you're quoting those situations and citing them as authority, remember the society where you are. If these two adults were to be in the Western world, I will tell you they should their parents should forget about it. Eventually, they will come around. I mean, they are still in a cultural setting in Africa where they will call for family meetings, and then Mr. Cole will come with his wife, and the wife will not be allowed to enter the compound. Have you thought about it? Or where they will say, you call them, daddy, mommy, we are telling you that my wife put to bed. They will hang the phone on you. Is forever going to be an emotional roller coaster for the young couple. And for the woman, Wafi, I will say this. You might be thinking love covers it all. I wish you well. I hope they turn around to love you. I hope they change. I hope they warm up to you, to embrace you. Is our prayers. But this is a complete no, no. If you're getting into a marriage and the family of the groom are not in support of them marrying you, tell that man that you so loved, I am sorry, I can't continue. Because the moment you walk into such marriage, your joy is deprived, your peace has ceased. You know, the way you enjoy yourself, the honeymoon phase, and all of that. From the day of the marriage, you're crying, you're thinking of strategies to win your so called father in law, win the heart of your mother in law. So the peace is denied and deprived. Why would a human being, especially an adult like Wofai-fada, walk into such a thing? Why? The answer we might not get. So I'm using this opportunity to talk to ladies out there. If you find yourself in such a situation, take a bold walk. Do not look back, because that place is going to be hell on earth for you. Don't expect the mother to change overnight. Don't expect the father-in-law to change overnight. You don't have that magic wand. They are human beings. They are adults. Adults don't quickly change. Be ready to change your name to Patience. Be ready to wear endurance clothes, because you will need it in the long run. Let me know what you think, because this is still baffling that women are still getting into such marriages. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Thank you for watching.